What state produces 60% of America's roses? It was B, California. I got
right.
so taken away with the chocolate, I never even mentioned it.
California.
Okay, this looks yummy.
Okay, here we go, everybody. Next item up. Next item up. This is a huge story. I'll tell you why. I debuted these. These are the Hake Fillets. And if you're not sure about Hake, our guest, Brittany Rostelli, is all about these. And she's our guest with the Rostelli family, right? But this is Egg Harbor brand. And first time we had these on, they completely sold out. They're back now, today. And guess what? They've never been this price before. So you are getting 10 or 20 of these, and they're 3 ounce, but they're so moist and they're so flavorful. They're not fishy, they're an incredible flavor. But here's what I gotta let you know. Frank, my producer, I wanna make sure that this is not a misprint. If you get the 20 count, in this case, you save $48. Not $4 or $10, you pay $48. So that brings the price down to about $4 and change if you get the 20 count.
So it's double the price for about $15.
It's just, so
I mean, double the amount, excuse me, double the amount for $15.
Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. For yeah, like $3 more per easy payment, and you double what you're getting here and now, and that's it, and they're fantastic. Okay, here comes Brittany Rostelli. Brittany, I know you're going to be on today, but I don't think you knew what the price is going to be. These are the lowest price these have ever been, lower than the last time we were on together.
Wow.
Great to have you here.
Hi, how are you both?
We're doing great. We're doing great.
Yes. This is a really special fish. It's not one that is very common, Cape Hake. We don't see it a lot, but when I tried it, it reminded me very much of a cod, a haddock, a pollock, those white flaky fish that are mild that we certainly know and love, but this one is so flavorful. So what you have here is your 3 ounce piece. It's been cleaned. It has been deveined. This is a South African whitefish. It's wild caught. This guy swims around the Cape of Good Hope down there. The waters are nutrient dense. And then we quickly bread them with a lightly seasoned breadcrumb and flash fry them. And the result is truly the tastiest breaded whitefish that I have ever had. I prefer this one over all others. The fish on the inside is moist, it's flaky, it's silky, and then you have that really great crunch on the outside.
I tell you,
cook up really fast.
Yeah, cooks up really fast. When you were here the first time, we had these on. I didn't know what this was. I didn't even know how to pronounce it, Cape Hake, right? And you, she's elegant and understated. You were selling me on it. You were saying, let me tell you about these. These are my favorite fish. You fell in love with them. And he said, I want to bring these under the Egg Harbor brand. And we have them. They sold out, and now they're back. So you want to dive in?
I really want, I'm really anxious to try this.
Yes.
Now, I don't have a plate, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to take it right off of here.
You just go for it right now.
Okay.
So the 20 count, again, is saving $48 by getting it. So stock up and save about $4 per. Are they good?
So good.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, why wouldn't you get the 20 count?
Why wouldn't you get the 20 count?
That ends up being, yeah, $4 a piece, less than $4 a piece.
Brittany, how do you make these?
Boy, that's good.
So I make these during the week in the air fryer, 12 minutes, and that is it. And the time it takes me to set my table and, you know, make my little sides that take 90 seconds in the microwave or throw together a quick salad. They're finished.
They're great.
I have a beautiful piece of white fish that everyone enjoys in my family. And 12 minutes, you know, as a hockey mom, as a cheer mom, as a working mom, or just sometimes I'm tired and I don't want to be spending all day in the kitchen. This is a wonderful option that I know everybody is still going to be really excited about. But when I found this fish, I mean, you can get a breaded fish in a restaurant. You can get a breaded white fish in your local grocery store in the frozen food section.
Yeah.
But I never was excited about those options. This, when I found it, I'm like, okay, Cape Hake, we have to have everybody try this.
Cape Hake, come on in. Come on in. Again, we've had 2 sellouts in a row here at QVC. You know what? You get for $4, I can go through the drive-thru too and get a fish sandwich. But you know what I don't necessarily get when I do that? Actual fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, actual fish. So what did Rostelli bring? Actual chicken. This is actual fish, and it's really, really tender and flavorful. Here's the update on these. 20 count is now sold out.
Well, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But you know what? Go
Wow,
ahead and
that was quick.
Go get that 10 count because the 10 count is still $6 an entree for something that's going to be so yummy, shipped to your house for free.
Yeah.
And if you have someone who doesn't typically love fish, but you're trying to serve more fish, whether it be a kid or a partner, maybe even you, try this. This is like, you know what? The crust is so good on here. The fish is so mild but meaty, but the crust almost tastes a little bit like a panko breading.
Yep, it's a lightly seasoned panko. I mean, we just
There
have
it is.
a little bit of salt and pepper in there and a couple other seasonings, but the fish, you know, really is only being hugged by that. So you have that silky texture on the inside that's still very meaty, and then it's being hugged by that nice, satisfying crunch. So you can still use this as the center of the plate. You can cut it up and do sliders with it if you're having game day. There's so many different ways that you can prepare this. You know, your Parmesan style. Using it as a base just because it cooks so fast. And if you don't have an air fryer, it only takes about 20 minutes in your oven.
There's a
So
sweetness to it.
there's
There's a sweetness to it. It's really, there's nothing fishy about it, which is ironic, right? But it's called Cape Hake. So what? It's called Cape Hake. And people aren't familiar with it. I know Egg Harbor, but what family is this in right now? Because it's going to sell out again. What would you compare this to? A cod?
I would compare this to a
Tilapia?
cod. This is a South African whitefish. I wouldn't compare it to a tilapia.
Okay.
I think this fish has a lot more flavor than a tilapia, and I think it's a little bit thicker. So more on the consistency of cod and haddock and pollock, more like your fish and chips style fish on the inside.
Oh my
But
heavens.
sweet,
Great.
flaky, and completely mild, but with a flavor.
And you know
which
what we're
I
doing
love.
now? Here comes, we talk about Valentine's Day. You know what? I had my birthday recently. By the way, there's still time to get me birthday gifts, even though it's no longer my birthday, America. I'm just kidding. We stayed home. Guess what, Brittany? What restaurant you want to go? My boys were home. My wife was there. We stayed home. So you know what? Your dinner, your Valentine's dinner might be the best seafood restaurant, might be right at home. Surf and turf with the Rastelli steak and with these Cape Hake fillets, they're fantastic. Here's the update on them. The 20 count is completely sold out. If you want the 10 count, it's limited now. Auto delivery is available, by the way, if you'd like to do it. That's every 60 days for 1 full year. We got a lot of people shopping here. I don't know if it's Valentine's Day or big game or people are just loving the food. But Brittany, thank you so much for joining us, okay?
Thank you, Rick.
Okay, we got more coming up in the second hour of the big extravaganza, which is kicking off our Valentine's Day celebration. And here's another sellout, Sandra Bennett.
Have sold out, but don't worry, we have more sweets for your sweetheart. Coming up, Serendipity. Rick's going to be presenting this.